Hi, it's Amy and welcome to this gentle morning yoga flow. All you will need is yourself and a quiet place to practice in. This practice is designed to just give you the best start to your day, waking up your body and giving you all the things you need to prepare for the day ahead. So once you're ready, we will arrive together and I will meet you on the yoga mat. So finding a comfortable place to sit to begin with, and that can either be kneeling like this, or if you prefer to sit down on the ground, that's absolutely fine. But once you are ready, we're going to take a really deep breath in as we lift our arms up and overhead. Gaze comes up to the thumbs. Our palms meet here as we exhale, guiding our hands down to our heart center, allowing our thumbs just to meet our sternum, our heart center. And as we do, let's just softly close our eyes and start to bring our awareness and turn it inward. So we are really arriving into the present moment here. Just taking a moment to check in, to notice how you're feeling this morning. And that can be how you're feeling physically or mentally or even spiritually. But it's just taking that opportunity just to take notice. And we'll start to take some slightly deeper breaths here as we inhale deep through the nose, feeling our chest push up against our thumbs as we breathe in. And then a long exhale out through the mouth, allowing your shoulders to soften. We'll do 2 more deep cycles of breath as we inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And as we exhale, really arriving into the present moment. Okay, releasing our hands down to frame our thighs so they're coming to the ground here. With our next inhale, we're going to lift our left fingertips up and overhead, a nice gentle side bend over to the right. We'll inhale to come back to center. Our right hand comes up to meet the left, and exhale, left fingertips release, right hand comes up and over. Let's inhale to lift our left hand up once again and exhale, bringing our hands to the ground. We're going to meet in a tabletop position. So bringing our wrists underneath our shoulders. Our knees are underneath our hips. We're starting with a nice neutral spine here with the tops of our feet grounded on the mat. Our gaze is just in that space between our hands. And once you're ready, let's start to move in and out of a cat-cow as we inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze and chest forwards, and exhale to round through the spine, drawing that line with our nose, bringing our gaze toward our navel. Inhale to open back up, and exhale to close. So coming in and out here at your own pace, your own rhythm, but really mindfully moving. So we're really focusing on mobilizing the spine, really creating some fluid motion through our bodies here this morning, waking ourselves up. And then finding stillness. We're going to return back through center, meeting in our tabletop. And then when you're ready, we're going to step our right foot forward to the top of our mat. So that right foot's coming in between our hands. We meet in this low lunge shape here. So we have our right knee above our right ankle, that top of the left foot still grounded on the mat. Then when you're ready, with our next inhale, we're going to draw our thumbs up and back, coming into our low lunge, bringing our tops of our arms to frame our ears if we can. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to open through our chest by bending our elbows, bringing them in line with our shoulders, palms are facing away, and we're squeezing our shoulder blades together into cactus arms. Inhale to rise, and exhale back into our cactus arms. Inhale, so we're waking up our arms here this morning, and exhale, cactus arms. One more. Inhale to rise, and exhale into our cactus arms. We're going to release just the left hand down to the ground here, and our right fingertips are going to come up towards the sky. Maybe our gaze follows that right thumb as we take a gentle twist here. One more breath here. And then we'll release the breath fully, bringing our hands just to frame that right leg once more as we rock our hips back towards that left heel. Keeping that right heel grounded into the mat, we're going to point our right toes up towards the ceiling. So we're going to start to wake up the back of that right leg. Keeping our connection to our breath the whole time here. And then gently with control, rocking back forwards, we're going to heel toe that right leg out to the side, guide it back underneath the hip. And we're going to step that left foot forward then this time. So that left foot comes to the front now, top of the right foot's grounded. Once you are ready, we're going to inhale, swoop our arms up and overhead, bringing the tops of our arms in line with our ears. Maybe a little press into that front hip crease as we sink our hips a little here. Taking a nice deep inhale, we're going to exhale to open into our cactus arms once again. Inhale to rise. Exhale to open. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to rise. And exhale, coming back into our cactus arms. Once you're ready, we're going to bring our hands back to frame that left foot as we start to tilt our hips all the way back, keeping that left heel grounded as we point our left toes up to the ceiling, opening through the back of that left leg. Breathing into the stretch, really waking up the back of our legs here. One more breath. As we, with control, come back to the front, we're going to plant that right hand to the ground. And with an inhale, lift our left fingertips up to the sky. Gaze up at that left thumb. Finding our little simple, easy twist. One more breath. And as we exhale, guiding that hand back to center, we're going to release that left leg out to the side, heel toe it to the side, coming back into our tabletop. Meeting here with our nice neutral spine before sending our hips all the way back to our heels. Stretching our arms out long, coming up onto our fingertips as we take a variation of child's pose. And then allowing our head and our chest just to sink down towards the mat, but being up on our fingertips really keeps that opening through our chest. Making sure we're still connected to our breath. Breathing in deep. And then we're going to rock ourselves all the way back up. And then we're going to cross our legs and come down onto our sit bones. So we're coming back into a comfortable seat here. Finding our Sukhasana or easy seat pose. Finding the tallness through our spine once again. So perhaps bringing our hands to our knees, drawing our chest and belly forwards. Finding that length from our tailbone right up and out through the crown of our head. Once we are there, inhale to lift and lengthen. As we exhale, bring our left hand to our right knee, right fingertips come behind us, keeping our chest nice and lifted here. And then we'll inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale to switch sides, right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind. Keeping our chest nice and lifted. This time we're going to keep that right hand just placed on our left knee and guide the left fingertips up and over so that it reaches across to our right knee. So we've got this crisscross shape with our arms. Then lifting our hands, we're going to wrap our arms around one another and find our eagle arms. Maybe our palms meet, or maybe they're a little further away, and that's absolutely fine. But we're just opening through our shoulders here, maybe bringing our thumbs in line with that space between our eyebrows, our third eye. And then slowly beginning to unravel. We're going to bring our feet just a plant in front of us here. Perhaps just shuffling our heels a little closer in towards us as we then soften into our butterfly pose, just holding onto our feet and allowing our knees to come out to the sides, allowing gravity just to take over here, waking up the last part of our body, our hips, keeping our heels grounded into the mat. We can maybe add a very gentle lean forward towards our feet. Maybe we can hold on to our toes, drawing our heels into the ground and lifting our toes off the ground ever so slightly to deepen the stretch. One more breath. And then as we exhale, we release, coming back up, guiding our hands under our knees to bring them back to center, and then returning through to our comfortable seat here, finding that length through our spine once more. We'll inhale one last lift and lengthen, gaze to the thumbs. And as we exhale, let's just bring the backs of our hands to the tops of our knees with our palms facing upwards here. So just finding stillness in this shape. We can inhale, bringing our shoulders right up towards our ears. And as we exhale, softly closing our eyes as we allow our shoulders to sink and to soften. So just allowing our breath to come back to its natural rhythm. We've started to really wake up the body. We can even say just some quiet thanks to ourselves here for taking the time this morning to focus on you. And I always like that saying to be happy on purpose. Just get up and be happy on purpose. And I think that all stems from making these decisions to do something with your morning, whether that's a bit of yoga or some breathing or meditation, or go for a walk, or do something that you know is going to give you that little boost. And starting our day with gratitude is just the secret ingredient to have just the best day ahead. And feel free to stay here for as long as you need. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you at the next one.